Hey, this is Jason Morris with Real Estate Agents That Really Work. This is my Expired Master series. The whole playlist is available at jasonmorrisinspiredmaster.com. So if you're not a member of my Facebook group, join it. Real Estate Agents That Really Work. I use RedX for expireds, and they're waiving setup fees and offering package deals to my group. So if you're looking for an expired source, join RedX. Guys, I want to talk about to you on this recording about the mindset of an expired seller. Okay, now we get hammered as agents, a lot of this training material on the mindset of ourselves, but we never talk about the mindset of our clients hardly, or most training programs don't talk about the mindset of the client and the lead that you're calling. And lots of times, if we can understand what their motivation is, we can better serve them because typically, most of the time, these people have a problem. And for whatever reason in their mind, they believe that selling their home is going to fix that problem. And you're just there to help them fix the problem. So the mindset of an expired seller, it is different than a for sale by owner lots of times. And now we're talking about the expired expired that just come off the market. And sometimes, we could be talking about older expireds too, but a lot of these people, now they've listed their property already before. And it's already expired. It's already come off MLS. Their contract expired with the previous listing. And if you listen to my recording, 10 reasons properties expire. Lots of times it's not just price. A lot of times it's a lot of things, or it can be a lot of things. But lots of times sellers with expired agents, 1/3 is going to relist immediately because they already know what agent they're going to go with. 1/3 are going to relist soon, but just not the day it expires. The other third, who knows what's going to happen with them? They might later on, or they might just take it off the market completely. But the mindset of the seller is typically they're selling because of some reason. They're moving up, they're moving down, they're moving sideways, they're moving to a better community, whatever it is. So lots of times though they feel like that their agent let them down. Maybe it was somebody they knew, but chances are they went with one of the first agents they talked to. If they didn't go with the first one, usually they go with the second or third one when they initially listed. But they feel like that agent didn't do anything for them. Maybe they didn't get the showings they wanted. And now we're talking about the people that aren't relisting right away. They didn't get the showings they wanted. They got offers, but didn't get the price they were looking for. They had people come through their house. They talk bad about it. They talk about the house being in rough shape or the house having a smell or whatever it is. So these people, they've kind of already been defeated and they've already failed. And what you're having to do as an agent is you're having to prove that you're better than the last guy that came along. So the biggest thing is that last agent, more than likely, they told them something that they didn't do or it didn't happen. That's happens a lot of times. And they feel like, hey, all these agents, they're just telling me whatever they can tell me to get me to sign the paperwork today. So, and that's why when working with these expired sellers, it's so important to have a sales system, to have a pre-listing package. I mean, you can get mine at jasonmorrisprelistingpackage.com. It's free, but it's so important to have that, have a net sheet, have your process, have your follow-up process. If you tell them, hey, I'm going to email you today, you make sure that you email them today. If you tell them I'm showing up Friday at 4 o'clock, you need to show up Friday at 3:45. If you say, hey, I'll get you a sign out there today, it needs to be out there today, not next week. So if you tell them, hey, your property is going to go on the market today and it's going to be on all these websites, you need to set expectations with them because they've already had an agent that didn't do what they felt like should have been done. So sometimes it's getting over that fear. It's almost like a breakup where boyfriend girlfriend breakup when one of them doesn't they don't go back out and immediately start dating right away. This is the same sort of situation. They already had somebody that let them down, broke their trust. They believed in them and it didn't work out. And now they're just kind of sitting there kind of going, okay, what do we do now? So you need to show them and prove to them that you're the agent that they want to use. Um, And that's what it's going to take to list these properties. And you need to understand that they have that mindset that they've already failed one time. The agent failed one time, and sometimes they think like, wow, I could do a better job than an agent because I mean that guy didn't do anything for me. Um, the last agent never justified any of their searches, or they told them stuff and then they just never followed through on it. So you need to keep these things in mind when you're talking to these expireds. I mean, lots of times these guys that aren't listed right away, they're not jumping up and down with their hand in the air going, "Hey, I need a real estate agent. Come over here." You're going to have to follow up with them, and you're going to have to follow up with them for sometimes for a significant period of time. You may have to make 7, 8 follow-up attempts, 10, 12, 14, maybe 20, um, and build trust with them. Every conversation, the biggest problem we have in the real estate industry is we're not, our profession is at the bottom as far as trust level and I think a lot of times it's because the barrier to entry is so low. So you're going to have to, through your phone calls and follow up, whatever mail pieces you're sending, whatever emails you're sending them, you're going to have to build trust. I mean, like I said, very few times if they don't list right away, they're not jumping up and down with their hand in the air, screaming, "Hey, come list me." So this whole process, you're having to show them, "Hey, that last agent wasn't right for you. I'm the right agent for you. I'm going to do what I say I'm going to do." And you're going to have to build that trust factor back. And guys, if you like this YouTube video, subscribe to my channel and join my Facebook group if you're not already a member of it. And I'll talk to you on the next recording.